They say the eyes are the windows to the soul, so I would be a fool to leave my eyes exposed. In the dark I glow, I got neo soul, so with my eyes closed I can see a lot when it's told. I've been exposed, the stories of rose made with pure gold, pearly white gates with the diamond handles. Trying to hustle hard so my family can go down Wall Street without them folks calling us broke. I've been rich before, bro, but not in this lifetime. These kids got swag, but it's not quite like mine. Walked in the crib, my girl watching that Lifetime. She hit me with a question, now I'm dialing my lifeline. My life is like a show that hasn't made it to prime time. I'ma skip that prime time and chill in the limelight. A 9mm don't shoot like a 4.5. Mathematic flow, boy, I'm spitting that Einstein. Dog, I swear I must have killed that pussy like 9 times. Now she spoiled and she wanna dance and fine wine. We ain't jewelry shopping, but you just picked a fine time. Peace, I gotta go, I drop you off at the bus line. I used to kick dirt, now when I travel, I touchdown. Who's gonna make you eat dirt for talking about us? Nah, used to be a boy, I'm on my grown man-ish. And if your life sucks, I'm trying to get to know that bitch. If he's cool, then baby, I'm cold as shit. Matter of fact, I don't know nobody cold as this. I'm built for this itch, they trying to study my blueprints. I'm so Swayze, like I studied the blueprint.
Money coming in, so we up now. When I was broke, they wouldn't touch down. Started from the bottom of the bed, man. Had to get it back, want no vision. We was lights out, trying to find a way out. Damn, look where I'm at now. I used to be on rocky grounds, but it's solid now. Homies I used to call friends, they ain't solid now. Situations change, I got problems now. Never worry about the haters, focus on the win. When I was down and out, they weren't focused in. Get a little bread, they all focused in. I chose to look at life through a different lens. And my lady stayed down for it all. Take flight, touchdown, we don't round trip at all. We stay, fuck up the towns and the mall. It's her day for being down. Hey, hey. Ooh, yeah, check her out. You just wanna grab you a little lady. Oh, she be fine. You just wanna grab it, just two-step. Take it. Oh, spin it. Oh, let me hold on. Let me get myself together.
Quick dip now.
Look, you from Chicago, man. That's like
that stepper, boy.
That's
they
that
ain't
stepper music in Chicago, man. You know what I'm saying? Your young kids out here, you're out there popping that coochie, you're pop locking. I don't know what dances y'all got nowadays with the leg swinging and all that shit. But you just get on that dance floor with some slacks on and some dress shoes, bro. And you just get your
gotta have a dress shoes.
You gotta have a dress shoes. You can't step in no sneakers or no Timberland boots. You know what I'm saying? If you're from Chicago, stepping is a whole culture. It's fire too, because my mom's taught me how to step. My mom's a dope stepper.
Mom's always gonna teach you.
Yeah, mom's was a crazy, crazy stepper. And it's just so different from other. I kind of compare it to the Latino shit, what they be doing.
Salsa?
The salsa one, but it's like a slowed down version of that. A really more, depending on what the music is and the tempo is. It's kind of more so, but salsa is like a more sped up. It can get just as sensual as salsa.
Well, say be stepping in the name of love.
Yeah,
that is a fact.
You feel me? Yeah. So we want to thank everybody for joining the show today. Yeah, we're back at it. State of Gaming, baby. I don't know what episode this is. We're gonna get it together. I got to label the other ones and put the what's the name in there. Yeah, but we'll get there. We'll get there. Shout out to Yeezy. Shout out to AP the Shooter Luda.
What up, AP?
AP.
Who else? 22. What's good?
You want to know anything about mufflers? AP got you.
You want to know about a carburetor? You want to know about some brake pads? Converter. You feel me? Kind of like converter, but no engine whine in the summer make some strange noise.
Man, get you right. Auto.
You better holler at AP. You feel me? Yeah. You don't want to know how much horsepower.
Man. That man will tell you how to break down the engine in 45 minutes.
Shout out to AP Shooter with the $4.99. He say, paying dues. Salute, brothers. Shout out to you, brother. Continue to appreciate your support and your shortness.
We have nothing against the little people of the world. We have nothing against the little people. Salute to you, though, brother. Be safe in that park. Enjoy your loved ones, man. We got Iron Mike in the building. We got MK in the building. We got Thriller Ali in the building. What's good? Brooklyn 2700. I'm seeing some new people in this chat every show.
Me too.
We calling out new names, and that's good. Thank you to Game.
Thanks for y'all sharing and liking, goddammit.
Thank you for made the Game Pass congregation say Game Pass, brother.
Game Pass.
You feel me? We want to continue to bring in newcomers. We welcome newcomers. Shout out to 21 Gaming. Let me tell you something. Mello brung up cars. Let me tell you something. I'm finna hook y'all up.
What I do, what I did.
You want to know about a bag of chips?
Oh man. Hey man, we ain't getting no sponsors.
Hold on. You want to know about a bag of chips? Any flavor, barbecue flavor, ranch and barbecue with hot sauce on the side. I'm talking about flavors you ain't never heard of in the chip game. You feel me?
Damn.
Buffalo Frito sauce with, you know what I'm saying, fettuccine alfredo. Man, all types. Let me tell you something. You want to know about some chips?
That's a weird combination.
21 Gaming, brother. Follow 21 Gaming, brother. That boy have.
Hey man, a chip connoisseur.
That nigga, a chip connoisseur. The boy be having chips I ain't never heard of.
Hey, yo, I'm about to make him mad. Hey, your sun chips better than Doritos, bro.
Let me tell you
Straight
something.
like that.
This boy be in the Discord and be like, Post, knowing I don't supposed to be eating chips. You feel me? Brother trying to lose this weight. But he always jump in the Discord with a new bag of chips and Post. Have you nigga that ain't in Chicago yet, brother? You feel me? The nigga had the flame hot Doritos before everybody.
Man.
Before we even knew they existed, brother. Let me tell you something.
Barbecue drip. Like what the fuck?
This brother be, man, you know the food you be eating, mashed potato and gravy, flavored chips and shit. The brother be having the brother just be wilding. But we finna shout out to Sylph Marks. Look, shout out to everybody that's joining the show right now. We back for another week of State of Gaming, and we got some things to talk about today, okay? On the list is our reactions and our grades for State of Play that happened yesterday, okay?
Mm-hmm.
The next thing is our expectations for SummerGameFest and the content that's going to be shown there. And the third thing is our expectations for XboxBethesda Showcase, which is next week on the 12th.
Okay.
All right.
And
then we're going to kind of go from there. There's some things going on the internet. Some people saying things about what's his name, Paris, and one of his co-hosts said some untruthful things about Killer Instinct, the popularity of it, where it came from, how it originated. Even called it a clone of Mortal Kombat. So we got to educate some people on the history of some fighting games and how in their popularity. Okay. So, but first we're going to start off. What up, Wilfrey Rosario? But first we're going to start. As y'all guys come in, hit the like button. Hit the like button.
Man, definitely hit the like button.
And
share it out.
Share it out, man. We definitely need you all support. We're trying to, build our own platform and our own audience to support that platform. So yesterday I did a reaction to State of Play because I assumed that my two brothers
this nigga cut a whole solo by himself.
Yeah, he did.
I assumed my two brothers. I ain't even reach out to him. I ain't saying no text.
Hey, yo, Posters definitely glad it's night. We just the pimps in here, bro.
That is a fact. I'm sitting in the blood nosebleeds like, yo.
Hey, yo, I was out. I'm looking at the DM. I see Mello. Open the door. Let me in.
Hey,
let me on stage, B.
I gotta apologize to my brothers on the panel because I assumed I just said they wasn't free. Right. I assume they wasn't
So that ass saying,
you know what
yeah,
I'm
I'm all in
saying?
the nosebleed.
I said, I know
Guards got
Noah.
me hemmed up.
I felt knowing there was, you know, I said Noah probably y'all doing something. I ain't know what Mello was doing. And so I just did a reaction, right? I did it solo too, and I didn't even send a text message or DM to none of these brothers.
I'm
That
like,
is
I'm
bad.
at the
Look,
back. Security got me like, you ain't nobody. I'm like, hold on, I'm with him, man. I know that man.
bro.
that is bad because we were supposed to do our first reaction together as a team and as a squad. And to both of you guys, I apologize, man. My bad. And then what made it so bad was that it wasn't till after I got off that I looked at the DM and seen Mello say, "Hey, post."
I'm already done got kicked out the venue. They done took my little guest pass from me and shit. Oh man.
Okay, and then
bro. Yeah, he definitely Bobby Brown. We just new edition, you know.
And then I heard that Z felt some type of way that I went live. First of all, I didn't know Z was live. Okay,
Z was doing light skin behavior.
Right, he was doing light skin.
My opinion.
I didn't know he was live, but we are doing what he asked us to do, and that's go out, build our presence, build our name, build our platform, build our own audience, and make sure that at the end of the day we bring it all back to broadband bullies. Z platform is bigger than mine and bigger than ours. I mean, so I gotta stop saying that mine's bigger than ours. Okay. And we had about 50 or 60 some people in here yesterday. Z had hundreds. So no, and my whole thing about this, but I just wanted to say this.
We all a unit. That's the whole
point.
We
all a unit. We all a unit. So whether you at his show or whether you over here, you're supporting broadband bullies.
Facts.
Okay, I just want to get that out there. And I said that yesterday.
This show wouldn't happen without Z. Yeah, we acknowledge that. I'm gonna say it on this show. I said it in his face. This shit I did not know Post and Noah until I got into the group in the form of broadband.
Well, so I just wanted to clear some things up.
Light skin this. He'll be all right. He'll be all right. Feelings.
He'll be all right.
This ain't no murder beef. We all good.
This show does not impact his audience. His audience is too loyal. It's too loyal. It's too loyal for that. But we're gonna keep it moving. So state of play. Reactions. Hey, who wanna go first? Who want to go first?
I can't go first.
I can't go first.
I can't go first.
Man. Oh man,
hold on. I can't go first right now.
Yeah, I'll go first. I'll keep mine simple and sweet, bro. This state of play was great for Xbox gamers.
Oh shit.
Talk that shit, brother.
Great for Xbox gamers. Bro, Resident Evil 4, we getting that on Xbox. Mm-hmm. Resident Evil, what they say? What? Of course, we're not getting the VR stuff, but hey, that stuff makes me sick anyway, personally. Mm-hmm. The Callisto project had me nervous for a second. I'm like, oh man, what is Sony showing right here? This check look fire, bro. What is this?
Nigga.
I went and Googled that with the quickness. Coming to Xbox Series consoles. Oh yes. Yes.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Street Fighter 6 hit the stage. I said, oh man. They got them another Street Fighter. It's exclusive. Oh man! And
I was looking for that exclusive side too.
Yeah, me too, bro. When did it say console exclusive? I said, "Oh, we might have a chance here, right?" Sure enough, later on Twitter, they posted coming to Xbox Series consoles. Yeah, buddy. The only thing that's exclusive really was the Horizon VR game and No, Final Fantasy 16. It didn't say console exclusive. Normally, Sony would brag about that, but I don't recall it saying being console exclusive. So it might be a timed exclusive. We might be getting that on Xbox too. But the game I really cared about for what they showed, I'm like, man, this got to be a multiplat. Is Callisto or Resident Evil 4? So and Street Fighter. So those three games, we got those on Xbox. Another reason not to cut on the PS5 because I'm on the I'm gonna be playing it with the 12 T flops. You feel me? I can care less about the haptics on my controller and my triggers fighting back. So hey, what an amazing show! I give it an 8 out of 10.
Damn. Damn.
Hey,
Xbox
Mello,
23,000.
these hoes ain't loyal.
These hoes ain't loyal.
These
8
hoes
out
ain't
of
loyal.
10.
This brother a
Jesus.
little bit too excited now. What are we doing
Jesus.
here? We're gonna have to check. It might be one of them shows. We might have to argue and fight on here. This brother, hey, that's the 8 out of 10. Okay, go on.
8 out of 10 for my Xbox.
8 out of 10.
Good,
They
brother.
show some great games I'm gonna be
Oh,
playing on
hey.
that Xbox
It's
controller.
called generosity. Your generosity is off the chain today, brother.
Yeah, hey, we're gonna have some good games on this Xbox console.
Oh, right, you goddamn right now.
Okay. What we got going on, Mello?
All right, man. Oh, you want me to go? Because I got a story time for my shit. So
Go ahead, brother. Go ahead.
Oh, I can break the story time. All right, we finna do a story time real quick.
Talk to us.
See, this actually became personal for me for one reason and one reason only. You know what I'm saying? My fellow brothers know, but I ended up getting a PS slut for free. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
you know what I'm saying? You see that? You know, hold on, let me get the free now. For the free though.
You didn't get
For the
Sony
free.
right.
Free.
You didn't get
For the
Sony
free.
not a nan, not a
Jim
dollar.
Ryan didn't get not a motherfucking near another dime from me.
Not a
You hear
nan,
me?
not a
Not a near another dime. Goddamn, I ain't even get PS Plus yet. So yeah, so I'm waiting for one of them dollar promotions. You feel me? So I happen to be scrolling in my little, hood neighborhoods out in the hood, you know what I'm saying, doing my little 1-2 step, trying to figure it out, give me some jerk chicken. So I hear a commotion.
I had me some jerk chicken.
I hear some yelling and this and that. I ain't taking this. Oh, the little sass talk. Okay. So I get to investigating. I got, my antennas was up. So I get to seeing a lady out there shoveling out everything out of nigga house. I mean, throwing everything. She had the TVs, the shoes, the clothes, all that. Typical hot thought shit. You know what I'm saying? This hot summer shit. You know what I'm saying? Nigga got caught up with his little side piece. And his main threw him out the house. So me gradually being the gentleman that I am.
Wait. He wasn't there?
Oh no. He wasn't there. It was his I'm assuming his girl or his baby mama, whatever the case she may be. Okay. It was 2 other chicks, and that was it. Okay. So the other one was just helping and scrolling and people recording. I just happened to go over there and say, hey, is it okay if I check out what's in there? She said, oh, you can have whatever you want in this motherfucker. I don't care.
Shit. You went in the house?
No, this was all outside.
Outside. It was all outside in the yard.
It was outside in the yard. So I proceeded because she was trying to pull out some heavy stuff. They was like trying to grab the mattress up out the house. I'm like, all right, hold on. I don't want you to break your back, baby. She was doing everything. Do you hear me? Mm-hmm. So in the process of me doing that and seeing what was going on, I see this little sexy little bitch in the corner, lonely as hell. You know what I'm saying? A little dusty.
Wow.
With, what I'm saying? This part up. It had the little controller base shit. So I'm like, oh shit. So I politely reversed my truck, popped that trunk, you feel me? And nigga got to load that motherfucker up, boy. You hear me? Boy, I got this. I had 2 controllers, nigga. I got PS4 games. I got motherfucking PS5 games, nigga. We out here playing space, nigga.
Hey.
Let me tell you something
about
on
the plug, bro.
Brother, do you hear me?
In the midst of turmoil, in the midst of anger, this brother found
opportunity of a lifetime. Do you hear me,
bro? Damn, so you got your PS5 from Chief Keef, baby mama. Damn,
it was such a good day. You feel me? I got like $300 in profit because I took the shoes that I grabbed. He had some Yeezys and some Dunks and all them type of shoes. I ain't a shoe guy, but I know the pawn shop takes shoes. I remember one of the homies was trying to sell the shoes, so I grabbed the shoes. You know what I'm saying? I took the games. I went to the pawn shop. I got a quick. You know what I'm saying? How much did I get? I got like $225 or some shit for the shoes. Then I went to GameSlut and traded in all the PS4 games. They gave me a little, they had double bonus credit. So just a heads up, you know what I'm saying, to let y'all know, PlayStation, right? I mean, Game Slut got I think it's a month or 2 weeks where if you trade in your old games, you get a bonus on your trade-ins. You feel me? And I ended up getting a PlayStation headset.
Wow.
Come on.
Wait.
Hold on. The post, Jay? You got the post?
I got the little standard PS5 headset.
Damn.
From the PS4 trade-ins. Man, hit the like button. When you see a lick, boy, you better hit the like button. You hear me?
Let me tell you something. Hit the like
this right here? Man, shit.
I know you looked at the TV, but they weren't worth taking, was they?
Nah, they wasn't. No. I don't know too much about TV, so it was either gonna be the pawn shop for the TVs, or you know what I'm saying. I was gonna give it to one of my baby moms, like, yo, here go for the kids. You know what I'm saying? But what that good old man say? Today was a good day. You feel me? Today was a good day. You can't beat that.
Yo, y'all, man, hit the like button.
Hit the like button just off the free 99. Now, since I've been playing this dog shit, this is legit dog shit. But hold on, we're gonna go back to the show before I get into that, because I'm gonna wait. Because I'm gonna do a review on this piece of shit. But I'm gonna wait. Okay. So with me getting this system for free, and then the day after is the goddamn state of play. Nigga, I'm on 10. I'm like, yo, what they about to show? I'm a new PlayStation, nigga. I'm like, I need to take that picture. Make this a thumbnail, y'all. Like, yeah, I need that profile pic. So I'm like, all right, cool. What they about to show, what they about to present, because I'm about to have a field day with it. I get I'm about to be on my park and shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to be a content creator. I can do the PS4, PS5, and the Xbox. You feel me? Right. So they get into the show, and I ain't see. I was nervous. I was like, Noah. I was saying Resident Evil 4. I don't give a fuck. I pushed that shit to the side. Like, whatever. I done played Resident Evil 4. They got into all the VR shit. I don't really care about VR. I'm more of an AR person, and I got a reason why, because it's a big announcement I'm trying to do. I'm gonna keep that under the tuck. But I'm heavy in the AR. It ain't just about HoloLens. But the VR shit, not me. They showed Stray. I said, what the fuck is this? You niggas complained and flipped out about Tunic, which is a nostalgia game based off of Link. Now we out here playing cats. I didn't get it. We out here licking milk, licking themselves and shit, and walking around the street looking homeless. They happy for the shit. I'm not. The protocol game, the Celly, what is it called? I keep forgetting that damn name.
Callisto Protocol.
That shit looked it fucking marvelous. I got scared. But I was happy at the same time. I'm like, my inner Xbox is upset, but my PlayStation, this is like, hell yeah, you feel me? So come to find out, I had to go do a Wikipedia. I did Wikipedia. I don't care what y'all gotta say. I posted quick. He's on the Xbox, bitch. I don't care.
He didn't go to Google. He went Wikipedia.
I went to Wiki. I just said, click that motherfucker. Like, oh, man, this better be emoji. Boom. All right, cool. All right. We good. Street Fighter pop up. Now, Street Fighter, I was intrigued because I'm like, yo, I'm loving that open worldness shit where you got to walk around and pick your fights. It sounds like some Fight Club type shit. I'm like, okay, I see them trying to do something new and exciting. It ain't the same pick a fighter, y'all fight type of shit. So I'm like, all right, cool. I'm feeling that. Looking good. It was Street Fighter. It was real colorful. Got all the little sparkles here and there to get the PlayStation people all aroused and upbeat about. So I'm like, okay, cool. Come to find out, it's on multiplayer. I seen J-Dub like, yeah, mother Street Fighter, it's coming to PlayStation. Then somebody hit his ass with the Xbox Series S and X also.
Multiplayer.
So then the gut, I'm gonna leave Spider-Man to Post because I know Post about to go in. But I'm just gonna say, when I seen PC remastered, they let the GDs in the dough. That's all I'm gonna say. They let the GDs in the dough. I started crying, rolling. I fell out my motherfucking seat. I said, yo, look at this. It's Spider-Man, y'all. It is Spider-Man. He on PC. He on PC now, bro. I fucking cried. So, my good brother gave it an 8 out of 10, and I see why he did it. I understand it, but my thing is this. So, for any PlayStation nigga, only really exclusive that y'all seen was Cats, and it's Day and Game Plus from what PS Plus from what I heard. That shit
we gotta get them kudos
Day and
for
Day.
that, though. We gotta get
Day and Day. So I gave him Day and Day on that in the stray. Y'all enjoy the shit. Kudos to y'all. If you are a VR person, only thing was exclusive was VR, and I'm like, y'all all excited, but motherfuckers ain't even got the VR headset, the new one yet.
Is it really exclusive though? Is it really exclusive, Mello? It might run on Oculus.
I don't know. I'm gonna assume that is just only on the PlayStation VR. But I'm just laughing at you motherfuckers because a lot of y'all spent $500 plus. Y'all spent more than I did. I just spent free. Let me grab my system again. I spent free. You niggas spent a G, $800 with the bundle packages. Then you gotta add on VR, another $300 to $400 because you know Sony ain't cheap. They ain't playing with you niggas. Another $300 to $400 for the goddamn headset just to play exclusives. You motherfucker, bro. Hey, so I give that motherfucker. I'm with Noah. I'm gonna go 7.5 out of 10 because and I had a problem too because I was talking to the guys in the back and I want to get y'all take on it once you done post on this whole false advertisement shit. I feel some type of way because everyone does it. Microsoft does it as well, but with this whole y'all pay the money to be exclusive, then at the end y'all Photoshop or do an edit cut to remove the other console when we already know what's coming. I don't like that shit. That's just my personal opinion. I feel like that's false advertisement to the customer, to the consumer. It's like a little hidden trick for people, casual gamers that don't know. So you thinking it's gonna just be on this console when it's actually on multiple consoles. I think that's a bullshit ass tactic.
I get my thoughts on it after post.
All companies need to change that, in my opinion. And I'm done, man. That's it. Hold on, let me get mine. Yeah, free.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let me take that out. There you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
Big free.
Free 99.
Go ahead, Noah. Go ahead, post.
Well, get the super chats first, and then we'll go.
Okay. Oh, shout out to the super chat.
Shout out to Iron Mike with the $2.
That
man looking for Mellow as we speak.
That is
you said what he look like now?
And then can't catch me. I'm the gingerbread man.
Hey, yo, they done made up and everything.
Better make sure you ain't got one of them Apple things on it. Better make sure you ain't got one of them Apple trackers on it.
It ain't got nigga. You
hey, yo, wait. Before you get the next super chat, Mello, when you booted up that PS5, was his profile on it already?
His profile, it was like 2 profiles on it. I checked the little joint.
Deleted that shit, dude.
There wasn't no passwords or nothing on it?
Bro, it wasn't nothing on this bitch. Do you hear me?
No,
he was comfortable.
See, I got my shit pass coded.
Do you hear me?
Comfortable.
He was comfortable.
My shit, come on, you gotta put in a code just to get to my
I gotta say it in my Plies voice. This nigga was comfortable.
I need 2-factor verification and authentication.
It was like some basic usernames on here. I just politely deleted it. And
he said politely.
I looked at the little links where they had like the Twitter links and the Apple links and the Spotify links, but none of that shit hooked up. So I was like, wow, nigga, this is a fresh Xbox. I mean, PlayStation.
Hey, you remember that? You remember
Praise Jesus.
You remember PS?
No, I don't know what you're talking about.
You should have messaged that nigga. Like, I got that shit.
No, I won't be that petty now. I'm already worried about girl life. Hopefully she moved out like she said she was gonna do. Because whenever Buddy find out, yeah, boy,
he ain't gonna care about the TV or none of the other shoes. He gonna say,
"What
my PS5? You want my PS5? You know how hard it was to get that PS5."
Hey, yo, we see some shit in the news on the Chicago news about the niggas.
She's at Fox News. We have a side report coming in,
bro.
Tasha Gibson got her head kicked in.
Out of all the shit she threw out, he gonna be mad about that PS5, bro.
Yeah.
I felt bad a little bit, but I kept proceeding to click and delete shit, so it was cool.
Especially if he got it from a scalper and he paid more.
Bruh.
Jeez.
That's all I was thinking. Like, as these so-called ponies say, it's hard to get this console. So
exactly,
nigga.
Shout out to our brother AP the Shooter with the $5. That nigga listening to the show right now. He gonna black her eye and your shit, Mello. Jesus, lady with black eye over carbon fiber PS5.
Oh yeah, that carbon fiber. You see the little fiber I was talking about? Yeah, that's it right there. So you know it was really important.
That's dope. That's dope.
And then he got the little bass joint with the fan.
You jealous right now? Our shit just white over here.
This motherfucker might
came up, boy.
This motherfucker might be on sale in the next 7 days.
Hey, no lie. You can get some bread off that motherfucker.
Man, I don't really
get enough to buy you 2 more of them.
I bought the PC from Z. I got my X. I was really lonely playing this motherfucker. I was playing Call of Duty. I ain't got no friends. Oh, if y'all want to add me, it's 00 Mello. You know what I'm saying? The L in Mellow is a 7 though. Add me on that. I need somebody to talk to because this motherfucker boring, bro.
You hear that elevator music when that shit comes,
bro. It was like,
bro.
Yo, this dude funny.
I'm sitting there playing Vanguard. I don't even like calling. I'm playing Vanguard, getting into it. Yeah. Motherfucking controller shaking and shit. And then I was just sitting there waiting for Grand Theft Auto to download because it was like a cool free joint in Fortnite.
Yeah, you get the 1,000,000 points and all.
And I was just sitting there just waiting, like, bro, ain't nobody to talk to.
I'm about to say he all turned up like, hello? Is it me that you're looking for? Hello. Shout out to my brother Dirk Griggity. Shout out to the We Bleed Green podcast. Another dope Xbox platform and podcast, man. Shout out to that brother.
Shout out to
right next door in Detroit. So that's a brother right there. And Dirk Griggity with the $10. He said, I vividly remember everything those ponies said about PlayStation games going to PC. Xbox fans should talk shit because ponies deserve it. Continue to talk that shit, fellas. Absolutely. You definitely.
Absolutely.
And shout out to AP the Shooter again with the $5. Show was meh. Oh, wait. Hold on. Now, AP is a pony. Did you hear that, Noah? Mellow? What?
Yeah.
Not AP.
Well, that's coming from a nigga that spent retail, so it makes sense. It makes sense. Hey. He paid retail. It makes sense.
He said he paid retail.
No, scratching his head like, what the fuck is going on?
He said show was mad. I disagree. I like it. The show was great. Now, if you say it's mad because all the games are on Xbox, I can see why you're upset. But I'm excited to play these games on Xbox. That's my whole point. Like, my PlayStation get a rest. It get a little take a little another breather. You got another 6 months of vacation.
Motherfuckers stay on reserve. Like, I don't get it. When you gonna get in the game, coach?
Yeah. Was May. He said, but Juneteenth or 12th better be better than all these state of plays together. Vox spent $500 to play Game Pass. Not one next gen game yet. Fuck niggas.
Here we go with this.
You just couldn't pull up.
Still got
pain. You just look. Before I get started, okay, I have to talk about this experience that Mello.
Oh shit, he gonna double back on the bullshit. Hold on, let me get the play. Hello, go
ahead. Go ahead. In the midst of turmoil and pain, sadness, and anger, brother walked up.
Yeah. In PlayStation we trust, you know what I'm saying?
Brother walked up to a woman scorned and said, yo, can I partake in your unhappiness?
Let's make him a little bit more angry. Let's make him more mad. You feel me?
She was at the time. She was probably happy to do that though.
I should have told her like, you want to see this nigga cry? Let me get that right there. But I ain't want to draw no attention to it because if I did, then the other ones would have been like, no, you gonna pay us for that. I was willing to pay. Don't get me wrong. I would have gave him a couple $100 for it. You know what I'm saying? But We wasn't paying scalper prices. Nah.
See, most niggas would have waited until she probably went in the house to make sure she was gonna come out and then pull up.
I'm not no criminal.
Pulled up and said,
I am not no criminal.
Hey, you want any of this shit you doing now?
I said, hey, I'm like, oh, what's going on? Everything cool? Like, but y'all getting evicted or something? And when anger is around, people get to talking. So it was, motherfucker, bitch ass nigga.
Fuck
him, he did what?
Get him, girl. He did what?
Like, why'd you do that? Like, nah, he didn't.
Not you bad.
He didn't catch him like that. He probably was over his homie. Nah, that nigga, see you trying to take off. I'm like, hold on, whoa. I don't even know the man. I'm just trying to calm you down because you're very aggressive right now.
But you see that box over there?
But you see that right there, though? You know what I'm saying? Since you just throwing it out. And
I'm sure that man punched a hole in the wall, cried real tears when he realized his PS5 was gone.
Yeah, bro. I'm telling you.
I'm like, I see you angry and all, but if you don't mind, since you just throwing it out here like that, can I?
I'm telling you, he won't worry about nothing else. I can replace some shoes in them PBs. But you know how hard it is to get a place.
You know how hard it is. That hard it is to replace a PlayStation 5, bitch.
Oh,
I gotta wait till the summer, the holiday season to get this.
That's crazy, man. But okay, so the show yesterday, man. How can I say this? I have a very good memory. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
When you write music and you write bars and stuff like that, you have to remember that shit. So I have a very good memory, and I remember a lot of shit. I remember Microsoft getting slack and get shitted upon because their events had mostly multi-plat games in it.
Yeah, true.
Huh?
That's a true. That's a fact.
That was a minus. And it was no matter if it was a big AAA game or not.
It wasn't
the fact that majority of the show was multi-platform games. They used to take an L for that. And come yesterday, outside of VR2, right? Most of the shit, if not everything they showed, was multi-plat and coming to Xbox. And yet the ponies celebrated, talking about it had good content and good games, so it was a good show. You see how they try to flip the script? No, we're not finna do this.
Man.
We're not finna do this. And number two, fuck you show me all them VR2 games and don't give me a release date on VR hardware.
Yeah, buddy. It still say 2023. That is a fact.
Is it coming out this year? Is the VR coming out this year? Or is it coming out next year? Well, if it's coming out next year, why the fuck you showing me VR2 games in 2022 when I can't get the hardware?
Yeah, it say 2023, the beginning of 2023.
If you watch the battle rap, that would be called filler.
Oh, snap.
Damn.
Yeah, I'm finna go there. I'm finna talk my shit. Okay. That's what you call filler. Okay.
Damn.
Okay, that's what we call. All right. Don't ask me about no goddamn Halo right now.
You said they pump fake.
Let me keep going. Huh? We want to talk about grounded. We want to talk about bleeding edge, or in y'all case, bleeding ass and Zoo Tycoon and all that shit, right? And yet you motherfuckers hype for an indie game walking around as a fucking pussycat.
Man, my God.
Ooh. You pussies out here now, pussy popping on the hand. That's why I say in them PPP loans, got y'all tweaking right now. Ponies?
PPPs.
Pussy popping ponies. Popularizing up. You know what? I ain't gonna even do the P's of the alliteration. Look, let me tell you something. But that's what you laugh about.
That's a pretty kitty. I'm interested. That's all they were saying. That's a pretty kitty. I'm interested.
Ruhan.
Who gonna name themselves a pussy?
Tight kid. The difference is Sony had games. You got last year. What's this? Last year in 2021, how many first party games Sony give y'all? 2 at the beginning of the year. It's 2022. How many first party games have Sony given y'all? 2 at the beginning of the year. What do y'all have coming out towards the end of this year to make that 3 or 4 first-party games from Sony? Huh? Ty Kid?
Oh, I forgot about Final Fantasy. What happened to Final Fantasy? Supposed to been taking over for Spoken.
Yeah, we're gonna get there. Yeah, we're gonna get there.
Oh, okay. Go ahead, Cook, man. Go ahead.
Oh, that's been confirmed for Xbox too. Spider-Man. Final Fantasy.
Did it say exclusive?
No, they said they're supposed to be replacing Forspoken for the 2022 release window, and that wasn't the case. That bitch say 2023.
Yeah, well, that's work.
But Post gonna take care of that. You know what I'm saying? Post gonna take care of that.
You guys clown Xbox dudes for being excited about indie games like Tunic, right? And all these other games. Y'all constantly talk about Sea of Thieves. But you niggas hyping the game where you're walking around as a pussycat. Meow.
Bruh.
Day and date.
Day and date.
Summer 2020.
PS Plus.
And guess what? And it's the usual. It's the usual too. Because the first thing they said, look at the graphics.
Man, oh my God, bro. That shit is crazy.
First thing they said
it every time.
Look at the graphics.
Even with that Horizon VR, I'm like, this shit slow as hell. But look, it looks so good. I'm like, oh my fucking God. So they gave you a slow pace ass fucking Horizon with a VR helmet.
Hey yo. Somebody said, what does Xbox have again? Everything Sony just showed it.
Facts.
That's what we got.
Everything.
That's what we got.
Everything. Right? Okay, we're gonna keep it going. Now, I don't give a fuck about the VR. I'm not putting that on my kids want that shit. I'll get that shit for them.
It's pretty good anyway.
It's pretty good.
We getting tricked in this reality already. Why would I want to go into another reality and get tricked again? What are we doing here?
Talk that shit, Post.
Oh shit.
I ain't finna try to look that shit too close to my face.
Oh damn.
I gotta stay on my P's and Q's. I ain't trying to get stolen on with a VR headset on. Fuck are we doing here?
That is a fact.
Oh man, this man said call it a mountain climbing simulator. That's what we doing. Oh man,
that Horizon shit out here. Then they come out with a Horizon Forbidden West update, right? Niggas on Twitter already saying it didn't crash it didn't erase 110 hours of his gameplay.
Oh snap. Wait, so when they update to the DLC, the new content, it erased your old shit?
The major update that came out yesterday, a guy on Twitter, I know him too, I forgot his name though. He's
not the only one to report it either. He's not the only one to report it.
He updated to that latest update. And so when he tried to load his progress, the 110 hours he put in, bring down his save from the cloud, it crashes. It crashes the system. And the only way he can play the game now is if he start new and not use his saves.
Ain't no way, boy. Ain't no way, boy.
This been going on since release with this game. But see, this is where the ponies, they talk about how they speak up and do. No, because if this was Xbox, they'd be having a field day right now.
Man,
they don't talk. That's why they focus on Xbox, so they don't have to talk about the shit that's going on in their own backyard. We know what's going on in our backyard. We recognize the fact there was no launch games at the beginning when this console was launched. We noticed and we looked at the fact that we haven't had AAA release. We know those things, but we also know we still have great content in Game Pass to hold us over. Now that content may not be for you, but it's for somebody out there. It's a plethora of games, okay? So we're gonna do this, right?
We acknowledge the shortcomings.
Exactly. Yeah, we acknowledge the shortcomings. And we keep pushing like, okay, shit gonna get greater later, okay? Even though later has been later, but later coming though. You feel me? Now I ain't gonna hold you though. Yeah, it is about that. Every time we think something on the rise and they say, okay, you gotta wait again. See, we recognize that. Niggas out with games and systems crashing and shit. You feel me? Then we go to Callisto Protocol. Shit looks crazy.
Man.
Gory. And I ain't playing that shit. Too demonic for me.
I'm playing that shit. Day zero.
You know, I thought that was. I'm like Noah and Mello. I thought it was going to be exclusive.
Yeah, give it Sony history. I'm like, man, they done locked this shit down.
I thought it was going to do exclusive or time.
I mean,
exclusive.
I wasn't too mad because I got the PS5, but I prefer. I'd rather get the achievements than the trophy, honestly.
Yeah. Right. And they might got the marketing rights or something like that. That's cool. It's coming to Xbox. Okay. I don't care about the Resident Evil. I was never a fan of Resident Evil right there. Too demonic for me. God,
I'm concerned for Vaughn.
I need God and positivity in my soul. I can't be in front of that demonic energy.
I'm concerned for Vaughn. So, this man was out here talking about he about to be rubbing vampire titties. I'm concerned for that
man, brother. So the Resident Evil crowd that's in the Xbox and PlayStation camp, I'm happy for y'all because y'all got the Resident Evil 4 remake. The people who like VR in the PlayStation camp, I'm happy for y'all because y'all was shown a lot of VR content. I'm just get a release date for the. Don't do all that VR content and then leave your audience wondering when you're going to get the hardware. Is it coming this year or is it coming next year? Okay, Street Fighter 6. I didn't know what to think about that initially, especially with the open world. You had niggas walking around doing all you kicks up ladders and shit. And I guess they're going to allow you the ability to create your own fighter and go around the world and build your own fighter up. And if that's the case, that'll be fire, especially if you could take him online and play other people fighters and stuff like that.
Yeah.
That'd be dope.
That'd be dope. Yeah.
The roster leak for Street Fighter, go to my Twitter at @postup_BBB. You can see the leaked roster. Make sure you give me a follow. And everybody was excited about that. But when it got to the combat of Street Fighter 6, it looked really different to me. I just got to see. You know what I'm saying? I ain't been into fighting games like I was in the past. Now, it's this notion that people say Post Up ain't in the fighting. Now, I've been playing Street Fighter, Mortal Kombat, Killer Instinct, all that shit before some of you niggas was even born. Y'all got to understand. With me, it's a been there, done that already. You feel me?
Come on,
it's
now.
A been there, done that with a lot of genres, RPG, all that shit. Now, as you get older, you know, you get away from certain things. Certain things you don't have love for that you have love for in your childhood. You know what I'm saying? Ultra Beast, all that shit. You know what I'm saying? All in the arcades. We was in the arcades with it before all this shit. Tell me what the fuck I don't play.
They don't know about that arcade game.
But look, though, let's keep it moving. Okay? Then we get to Spider-Man.
Spider-Man.
Going to PC. And not just Spider-Man Remastered. Miles Morales, too.
The whole kit and caboodle.
And I told y'all. Y'all told me. Y'all told us. The Xbox community that we was crazy. That Sony would always follow the traditional model. That their games sell too much to put them on PC. They're not like Microsoft. Their games sell. Microsoft only put their games on PC because they weren't making no sales.
You know what's crazy? Is Jim Ryan been telling them for like 3 years this is coming?
Yes.
That's not what he meant. He meant some of the games on PC, bro. He's bringing the entire first party,
the whole catalog, the whole kit and caboodle.
They like money.
Let me tell you something. Jim Ryan is of a different breed. Okay,
you gotta respect.
I don't look at Jim Ryan as a gamer. I look at him as a businessman. Exactly. And every decision he do is for a business decision. Now, the people that came before him, they was gamers. They was heavily in the culture of PlayStation. When you look at what they said about Jim Ryan history, his history at PlayStation, he was primarily used to go around the world and build, create, and set up businesses. I'm talking about from the ground up, from the building being built, from the employees being hired to every fucking thing. That was his job. And he went all around the world doing that for Sony. He's not a gamer.
Damn.
He's not a gamer. He's going to make business decisions for Sony to put them in a better financial position. That's all his main goal is. And he knows, like Microsoft knows, what to do, because everything he's doing right now is what me, Noah, Mello, and every other bot from We Bleed Green, from Dirt, all of us been saying this for years.
Trying total
That Sony was going to have to take the same approach as now. The tradition about it's all about the hardware. The hardware. Sony know that they hardware sell and this and that and this and that. It's about the hardware. Nigga, shut the fuck up,
man.
Hey, yo, Jimmy said, I'm not a businessman. I'm a business man.
Let me handle my business.
And he just said, what did he say? He say, our old way of just focusing on the hardware was a narrow-minded approach.
I see. I thought we was gonna throw up the video. I thought that's what was gonna happen today too, because we need to educate these people, because it's kind of hard to comprehend when it's coming from a black man. Apparently, even though it's Juneteenth, y'all don't want to believe us. But if you hear from this white man, Jim Ryan, with the PlayStation headset on, you might understand what he's saying here. Yes, we made profit on Sony, on PlayStation. We enjoy our fanboys. Y'all went out there and bought it in droves, but we are missing out on even more money.
Yeah.
And we want to go take that money. Do you hear me? So, yes, we get a nice little profit. Oh, we released the games because it was 10 years old, 15 years old, anniversary game. All right, cool. We got our foot in the door. But guess how much money we would have made if we'd have did day and day? If you could have got it on the PC as well as on the PlayStation. It's a whole different animal, because the PC niggas, shout out to y'all are winning right now. Can't even hold that from you niggas. They get the game and they just do the mods. Yeah, so it's gonna sell a couple million, which the numbers I seen, a lot of people wasn't impressed. I said it's cool, because I always looked at Sony games. It doesn't have multiplayer type games. It's only single player. And if I got some popcorn and Twitch, I can sit here and watch the whole run through of goddamn God of War and don't even have to touch the shit and know the story. That is the problem why I kept saying single player narrative games being released over and over again was a fucking issue.
Facts.
Because the time and way we consume content has changed. Look what happened with Elden Ring. Elden Ring came out, everybody and their mama ran to YouTube to figure out the latest builds, the quickest build to get through the game, because they said it was too hard.
Yeah.
Then they had to flip shit around. Sony is doing the same thing. I can't give y'all only single player based games because it's a group of people that's just out there just watching it and not actually playing the game.
Not only that though, and shout out to my homie J Rock, man, another bot in the community. Great funny dude. Be having that boy always trending. That brother tweets be doing numbers. That brother tweet be doing number. And J Rock funny as hell. But J Rock be on it. I want to say this though. If the industry started changing years ago, and Microsoft got ahead of it. But while they was getting ahead of that change or seeing that change coming and prepping for that change, they got laughed at.
Facts.
They got shitted on.
Facts.
Very badly.
Very badly.
Very badly.
They got memed. Right?
The press ran with that narrative and everything.
The press ran with press ran with it. Everybody ran with it, right? But if you were smart and understood the evolution of the other markets around you, then you would have known the gaming industry I wouldn't say the last, but they was pretty much the last one to kind of get in the mix. The music industry was already in cloud and subscription service. The movies industry was already in cloud and subscription services.
They was forced into it. The music and movies. Yeah.
All other industries, all other businesses and companies over the last 10 or 15 years been migrating their businesses to the cloud. If you thought that the game industry wasn't going to do it, that they was in this digital age of internet, and that they was going to stay more focused on the hardware than this digital revolution we in terms of social media and everything, you're very uneducated and not a good business person.
That's a fact.
Okay, you're very uneducated and not a good business person. And if you look at Jim Ryan's approach, his approach is about expansion of the PlayStation platform beyond the hardware, the same way Microsoft approach is right now. Xbox, beyond the hardware, we're no longer secluding our business ideas to just a box, because we can't force people into our box that's not comfortable with our box. But what we can do is expand our platforms to go where people are comfortable with playing, right? Whether that's tablet, cell phone, PC, or whatever.
Facts.
Play the content where you want to play it, as long as you're in our ecosystem. And as long as you're in our ecosystem, whether that's through a cell phone UI, tablet UI, PC UI, or the console UI, we're going to constantly put content in your face.
Facts.
Because as long as we put that in your face, at some point, you're going to be tempted to buy something.
Exactly.
So all we need you is in our ecosystem. That's why Game Pass that's why people shit on Game Pass for being $1, but it's smart. You give a person a low entry fee to access your ecosystem. Then once they get in there, it's an opportunity or a chance that they might stay.
Man, it ain't no opportunity. It's a fact. Because after you see the savings, you say, "Oh, I'm staying." Why would I want to go back to paying $70? Why would I want to go back to paying $120 and then I'll turn around and get a game like Battlefield 2042?
Yeah, we're gonna talk common sense today.
Come on, man.
Fanboy should have said, "We're gonna talk."
Stop playing.
We're gonna talk common sense today.
I give you another example, right? Sniper Elite 5.
Let's go.
We get to play the game free with Game Pass. I know Game Pass ain't free, but free with Game Pass, right? Love the game, so I'm already going to buy the season pass DLC. When they have a sale where you get the game and the DLC, getting it.
Easy investment.
But look at that.
But I told him at first, man, that's why I gave him the Kanye West and Jay-Z narrative. When I said, "Yo," Jay said, "We have Kanye West. That man's mind is innovative. We have him go over the hill. He go over there and take all the arrows and backlashes. Then he come back to us and say, 'Yo, it's a whole group of niggas over there with arrows and they ready to hurt.'" You have Microsoft is Kanye West. I'm sorry. They going over there. They in the forefront right now. They are more honest than all the other competitors, in my opinion, when it comes to the direction of what gaming is going, what we have to offer, the narrative with the developers. They are more upfront. Jim Ryan them are not. I'm sorry. They are still in that old mindset of let's play word games and contact clues with the daggone.
You know why? Because they don't want their word to sound like Microsoft.
We don't want it to sound like that, one, and we don't want to seem as if we're going in that direction or we are behind. They are behind. I'm sorry. Even though we are, they are behind.
Thank you for bringing up that point, because I want to address that. Sam Walton in the chat says, "Notice it's not taking Sony 10 years to adjust to the market. Makes you wonder if they were already planning this stuff years in advance, just in case they needed to shift." Let me tell you what it is. It's not that they was planning it years in advance. It's that Jim Ryan is speeding up the process.
Thank you.
That's all. Jim Ryan came in and he expedited this process, because the old regime, they left PS Now out to dry. That was a fucking jam. Don't get me wrong. I salute Sony for being the first streaming. Well, I wouldn't say the first streaming service, but I'm talking about in terms of the 3 publishers. Sony was first to do it, but they left that shit in the dryer.
Yeah.
They left it out to hang, and that was the wrong move. They had an opportunity 8 years ago, damn near 10 years ago, to be ahead of Microsoft, to be ahead of Stadia, to be ahead of Nvidia, Nintendo, to be ahead of everybody in the streaming service. And over the last 8 or 10 years, they did not cultivate or innovate their back end technology to be in that position. And guess what? What they say, the first shall become last.
And the last shall become first.
And the last shall become first.
Woo, praise Jesus.
Let the congregation say Game Pass. We're preaching common sense today, people.
Man. That's my whole thing. And again, remove the fence. Well, I can't remove it in this state. If you motherfuckers would get in line and stop pretending as if this is not happening, gaming can be pushed forward. That's the reason why I was saying about the DRM issue when I was going off on that, because it's like Microsoft got ahead of something. They seen what was going on. We could start quick resuming and flipping games. If you would have probably allowed DRM to progress when Microsoft announced it like it did, instead of everyone backlashing and throwing knives at them, we might be able to trade digital games at this point
and get a profit off of it. That's like GameStop was mad at Microsoft.
Come on, man.
Because he was they was Xing him out.
Such and such don't goddamn it. It don't even matter. Sniper Elite 5, I can trade it to them and actually get a profit. Yeah. I can make money off of it, off of a digital sale.
Or you can share it up to 5 people.
Or share it up to 5 people.
But they had to be on your friend list for 30 days or more.
But due to all the backlash and all of this hogwash, y'all out here with these tiki torches.
And we got DRM anyway.
We ended up getting it
and anyway. Always online systems.
Still have to play online. Like you slowing down the process of what gaming is about to become. If you will allow it to grow, pause, you might actually enjoy what you get.
Facts.
That's it.
Facts. Yeah. I want to say this too. They invested $300 million in Gaikai. And brought them. What happened?
Bad investment.
What happened? They left that shit out to dry. And as we said, the first shall be last and the last. Now, Microsoft, who had started a data center with the OG Xbox back in 2001, is one of the biggest data center providers in the world. They've been building data centers since the 2000s. That's what I'm talking about, looking ahead.
Facts.
Or seeing ahead. Sony, why didn't they invest in data centers? Huh? For their back-end infrastructure. Even for, you just slap PS3s up.
Sony don't have the capital to be investing in the data centers. They cost a lot to build and maintain. Sony don't have the money for that. They have to use a third party.
I'm talking about at least when they did. When they
did, getting the ball rolling into it. You know what I'm saying?
In the early 90s and the 2000s, Sony shit.
You could have lil waged your way in. You know what I'm saying? You just kept it under wraps. You know what I'm saying? Like,
and so people say, they say, well, Sony was the first to do PS. Yeah, that's the first to do it. They was the first to do it. But how have you the first to do it and you get lapped already?
Man.
How you get lapped already? It don't matter that you was the first to do it. Just because you took off the line first in the race, that don't mean it's a possibility of you winning that race, but that don't necessarily mean you're going to win the race. Right now, the PlayStation Nation champions Sony for their content, and that's great because they're winning in content, first-party games and content. But where the future of gaming is heading, they are behind, and they are in last place in terms of infrastructure, in terms of games. That's why they had to spend more on Bungie than Bungie was worth.
Oh shit!
That's what happens when you're behind.
Well,
that's what happens. You have to go damn near spend $4 billion on a company that you probably wouldn't have had to spend years ago.
That man threw a mean right jab right
but
there.
Since your first party studio and your business model has been this hardware seclusion model where you seclude everything to your hardware, where you were gatekeeping your content, right?
Damn.
Where you was focused only on the platform. Your studio developed a culture of single player games.
Oh, don't forget extorting crossplay too, cross-gen for the other consoles.
That's so your studio creates a culture of single player developers that has no expertise in multiplayer games and games as a service in a point in time in the industry where that's what the industry is about. You are behind.
Hit the like button.
What are we doing here? You're not a leader. Your fan base see you as a leader. They're gonna cap anyway.
Oh, Stevie
but
Wonder.
In the era of cloud technology, in the era of multiplayer games, in the era of where your biggest games and biggest profits are being made for games as a service, your studio don't know how to make them or make a successful one. So what do? The company that went to Microsoft first, Bungie, and said, give us $2 billion, comes to you and get an extra $1.6 billion. Because you need them more than they need you.
Well, hit the like button.
Hey yo, and then the terms of it was crazy. Like, yeah, they own us, but they can't tell us what to do. That's like dude from Friday, like Pop's tripping, man. He told me that's my bike back. We your company, but we really our own company.
That shit crazy.
It's crazy, bro. It's crazy. It's crazy. Hey, Mello, I got a question for you, bro. I'm like,
no, go ahead.
Why is it some of these PlayStation dudes? Why is it they don't want to see these first party games in PS Plus? Like, as fuck the business side of stuff, right? As a customer, isn't that better for you if you could play the game in a subscription service that you're already paying for? Like, how is that not beneficial to you as a customer?
The reason why, and this is my opinion, I'm gonna speak as a I'm gonna speak as a new PlayStation user. It fucks up the narrative for the ponies. It fuck up that narrative where if you've been around in Z's broadband bully from the Facebooks and to where we at now on Twitter and everything back in the days, it was all about the exclusives. It was all about I bought my hardware so I can play exclusive AAA games. And this is why I keep going so fucking hard about you have to adjust and adapt to the time in which we are in. I kept saying people, like, when it comes to these newer games, the only thing they got is they look good. But when you really go into the hood of the damn video game, it's the same shit over and over again, just a different character or a sequel. So I'm like, where's the innovation coming in at? Last time we had a real big, I guess you would consider an innovation, the gap would be Fortnite, PUBG, Battle Royales. And you see what the landscape is looking now. Everybody and their mama is adapting to that. Even Halo is trying to adapt a Battle Royale. Where's the real innovation in gaming going on? No one is coming out with new exciting content. And when you back yourself in that corner where you was praising and worshiping what Sony was doing, even though you know in the back of your damn mind something wasn't right. That's the reason why I always brought out Last of Us multiplayer. We ain't getting nothing, none of that content. They ain't show you a goddamn cartoon script, arm, none of that shit. But it's been damn near over 2+ years of no Last of Us information. Regardless if it's gonna be a standalone or not, you have not heard shit from that game. But
that's true.
Last of Us 1 was a complete game. You're about to probably get a remaster of Last of Us 2 before you get the multiplayer. That shit's alarming, but you got niggas out here that will cap and come out with this weak ass argument because when you start stating facts to them, what do they always say? Xbox ain't got no games. When you had a AAA exclusive on the Xbox,
Yeah,
that shit becomes weak. It is literally a retired ass fucking argument. It ain't even a real debate content because you literally are off a topic. But how does that benefit Sony? You get what I'm saying?
Said 2 years plus no game, but we were just playing Halo Infinite like less than.
When you playing Halo Infinite, you playing
months ago.
Forza, and like Post said, even though you might not enjoy these games, and that's another thing I wanted to say. Are you a fan of the developers or are you a fan of the plastic? That's the biggest argument now, in my opinion. Do you enjoy just having an argument saying that you got a particular plastic, or do you appreciate what the developers are giving you on that game? Because Tunic is not a bad game, and I see it's coming on PlayStation. Y'all need to support that game. That is a really good game. If you enjoy the whole Link,
a Dark Soul SK type game.
Yeah, like if you enjoy that Link world, Dark Soul ish,
yeah,
you should invest to play that game. It's really good.
Yeah, it looked cartoony, but that game tough as hell. It will beat your ass too. It will whoop your ass.
It is tough.
It's tough.
Very tough.
Even with AAAs are cool, but let's look at the real narrative of AAA games. You only get about 2 or 3 of them bitches out the year.
Yeah.
Most of the time, in this time, people is out and about, man. The summertime is sundress season. Get your ass up out here. Interact with some real people. Interact with real people in real time, so you don't end up like Buddy ass in the Twitter spaces. Get your ass out here and get some sun.
I seen the
you feel me?
out here,
it's going crazy out here. Oh, and then they doing the little stretchy panda leggings joints with the skin tone.
Oh yeah.
Ooh, boy.
Pull up.
I just gonna say shout out to that nude legging. Shout out to nude legging.
Oh, shout out Eric 83 with the $2. Where's Halo, suckers?
Halo doing good, man. Last man standing is a dope ass.
Okay, then we have Big Stout with the $2 donations. Thank you, brother.
Shout out Stout. What up, bro?
What's good, Stout? Then we have Mac City Entertainment.
What up, Mac?
With the Superbot with the $5. Spider-Man going to PC broke the internet. State of third party was Capcoonistic.
Oh snap.
Dang.
State of third party.
Yo, hold on. That Capcoonistic, bro.
Capcoonistic. You need to coin that motherfucker.
Hey, you need to coin that.
Oh, you have to copy paste that shit.
Hey, yo, I'm gonna have to use that.
Capcoonistic.
Capcoonistic ass niggas. I like how they roll off the tongue. Capcoonistic ass niggas. Hey man, shout out to Back City. I'm taking that back. It's over.
Caught old girl in a Capcoonistic situation.
You got caught in a Capcoonistic situation.
Okay. He says straight trash outside of one game, Pony's tears all day yesterday. And then we have, I think that's it, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, that's it.
Y'all hitting that like button, man. Share this.
So I would say this. Sony had opportunity to get ahead of all of this, and now Jim Ryan has to come in and expedite things, and so you forced to pay $3.6 or $4 billion for Bungie. when you probably could have got them for cheap because now you want to use them. And like Noah said, if you read the contractual agreements or how that shit lays out, Bungie is still his own company. Really, they make their own decisions. They get to publish their own games. They get to publish their own games. They have an out in the contract too if they want to get out of it. And all of their games are going to be multi-platform. And Sony has no say so over the decisions of what Bungie does. Bungie makes their own decisions, and Sony can't tell them what to do or none of that. You pay $3.6 billion to Bungie to be a consultant to your studios for games as a services and multiplayer games. So what you did was you paid them $3.6 billion to come in and educate your first party studios on how to do great multiplayer and games as a service games. Number one, you purchased them $3.6 billion for them to build your back end infrastructure up in terms of multiplayer games as a service. The same thing they did with Microsoft with Halo 2. All the multiplayer features. And Microsoft ran with what Bungie created around Halo 2. Because if you look at Xbox Live, it's built around game chat, parties, lobbies. All that shit started with Halo 2 leaderboards, achievements, jump in, jump out of a game system. They're going to build all of those systems that make Xbox Live special. Bungie is about to create those foundations and systems for PlayStation.
Facts.
They already said it.
As they should.
That's what they spent their money on. So now you force a go to pay $3.6 billion for that ability. They're going to build all their back-end systems, their multiplayer systems, mechanics. They're going to do all of that shit for the first-party studio. That's why they came out and said, we finna create the biggest or the best live service team at PlayStation or whatever. Yeah, because Bungie finna lead the way. That's what they was brought for. A lot of people think it was Destiny. It wasn't Destiny. Right. It was their expertise in live services, multiplayer, and back in technology in terms of server implementations and all that shit with the game mechanics and multiplayer mechanic systems and all that shit. So you had to spend $3.6 billion for that. Microsoft didn't have to spend $2 billion. They already have that. We already have that technology. We've been had that since 2001. We've been having a lot of this stuff since, and you helped us. The company that's asking us for $2 billion, you helped us implement and create some of these same systems. And now you want us to give you $2 billion and with no oversight and just let you. That's not a purchase. That's an investment. But overall, what I'm saying is that because I didn't get way off. State of play. I give it in terms of me, in terms of the content that I like and what I like to play, which is, I will say I give it probably a 6 out of 10. A 6 out of 10. I'm not into Resident Evil. Right. Callisto Protocol looked good. I already beat Spider-Man. I got a bunch of Macs around me. I don't have PCs. Already beat Miles Morales. I don't want to play a cat game. I might get into Street Fighter. If I do that, I'm going to get it on the Xbox. Never been into the Final Fantasy genre. And then the VR games, I'm not looking forward to VR because I haven't played VR and don't plan on playing it anytime soon. So it was nothing really for me specifically. This is my opinion. It was nothing there for me. Now, what I was looking for was I was assuming that God of War Ragnarok was going to be the last thing that they was going to show.
Man,
you know.
Hold that thought, Post. Hold that thought.
Go ahead, brother.
I say that to say that. So Melo, you gave it a 7.5 out of 10. Mm-hmm. I gave it an 8. Post gave it a 6. Mm-hmm. So that's an average. So State of Gaming, we give it 7.17 out of 10.
Oh hell no! I give it a 5.
That's
5 out of 10.
average. Oh shit! He said break it
Lord,
down.
this is the mathematical Noah. This brother,
Yeah.
did the math.
No, but
shout out to you though, bro.
You was about to go into this, right? And I will say this, and this doesn't count against the show because I didn't expect to see it at the show anyway. But we got to talk about some of these PlayStation fanboys and these fake insiders. Where was God of War? Where was Silent Hill? Where is Abandoned?
Yo,
where's all these other games that they said were going to be a state?
Yo,
Last of Us remake.
Yo,
Last of Us 2 kicking backs in. Lord Jesus,
bro. Yo, you know what? I forgot all about all that shit.
Where are these games? Where are these rumors?
They've been talking about that shit for the last months.
Because let me tell you about
why I don't go off of rumors.
PlayStation fanboys will put that rumor and wear it on their chest like it's a badge of honor. Bro, the same people that's putting out these rumors been lying to y'all for years, and you still follow them on Twitter. You still like your retweet, and you still brag about it like the rumor's going to be real. Yo, that shit ain't real, bro.
Wait, didn't they say Abandoned was Silent Hill, and that dude was actually Kojima?
Dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun, dun. You gotta drop the piano keys on that one, boy. Dun, dun, dun. What the fuck? Hey, this is the reason why I do not go off of those rumors. I keep telling them hogwash ass opinions is gonna get y'all hurt out here in the street.
And a lot of them doubled down on it. They said, "Watch." You know, they created a whole narrative,
bro.
They was connecting screenshots. They even took the dude in Kojima and metamorphed him into Kojima.
Hold your insiders accountable. You need to tweet at MBG. Non-muscle bound gamer.
Call name.
You need to tweet. What's his name? Foxy UK.
Call
them
out.
Not insiders. They don't know shit, bro.
Call them out.
Shit.
They don't know shit.
Call these journalists accountable.
Call them out, bro.
Do you hear me?
I forgot all about that.
These men went live for like 5 hours waiting for an Abandoned trailer to drop. For a 5-second trailer, bro. That shit fake. Ain't no Abandoned game. That game was abandoned before it went into development, bro. That shit ain't real. It ain't Silent Hill. It's silent, but it ain't Silent Hill.
Man.
Yo, cook him.
Cook him, y'all. That's hilarious. I mean, I see people retweeting. Yeah, Sony about to kill it this year. Off a rumor.
Say those names one more time for the congregation, bro. Say
NMBG, non-muscle bound gamer, and Foxy UK. Foxy UK swear he a black guy. Allegedly, I don't even believe that. Allegedly.
Okay, let's break it down, though.
Hey, hold them niggas accountable. So when y'all see they go live, y'all need to go over there. Y'all gonna have to hold them accountable.
How many times y'all gonna let these people apologize for
lying to you?
You know who I blame? and this shit might come, but look, I blame Kratos, J-Dub. I blame
Kratos. Kratos the king. Kratos don't. I'll give Kratos credit. He don't go out there and confidently.
He don't say it in
post rumors. You know what I'm saying? He leaves that what if. He's smart enough to do that, but he does have to take some of the blame, bro.
He always leave him a getaway.
Facts.
That nigga always in every tweet he leave him a getaway.
I think he may have done it like one time and learned from this mistake. He know better. But he built the hype around the rumor. He know that shit ain't coming, but he built that hype. We get you ponies excited of some shit y'all know ain't finna come, bro.
What did they say was supposed to get announced this year? Metal Gear Solid remake. Silent Hill, Abandoned. What else?
Sound wild. We ain't give Hip Hop Gamer we ain't give him no credit either. He said it was going to be a full PS1, PS2, PS3 emulator. Bro, y'all got like 5 games in that PlayStation emulator. They all run like shit. Nope, Hip Hop. He don't get no credit for that either.
Call it the back compat system. Some shit he was talking about. And PS3 games are still in the cloud, and now they're building a preservation team. Like Microsoft has, I guess, to create their own emulation. That's crazy, bro.
Those PS2 games were already working on the PS4. They just brought those to the PS
to
Plus,
the PS5.
and credited for them for grabbing like a handful of PS1 games, but
yeah. But we don't buy new systems to play old games, right?
They definitely don't do that.
That's what
We
they
don't buy
say.
new systems to play old games.
That's what they say.
Man,
that's just it's a lot of capping, a lot of flip flopping,
a lot of backtracking,
a lot of backtracking and flip flopping out here, man. Now people are happy about subscription services when they said it was bad for gaming. Microsoft came out with Game Pass. They said subscription services was going to be the end of gaming. Game Pass was going to be the end of gaming. And now since Sony has their own, now everybody switched up and saying it's better than Game Pass.
Well, hold on. Welfare gaming. Make sure y'all remember it. Let's all say it again. Welfare gaming.
And remember they said this. They said Game Pass is trash. Is not successful. It doesn't make any money, right? And then now they saying PlayStation Premium is better than Game Pass. But when you tell them that PlayStation Premium is an answer to Game Pass, no, it's not. So what is it? Is it better than Game Pass? This shit is so confusing, man. Shout out to the Ruhan with the $20. Why did you think God of War was going to be shown post? Because the fanboy said it, or what? Because Sony didn't say it. The reason why I thought it was going to be shown because we're in the middle of the year. Okay, we're in the middle of the year. Right. And then we got another 6 months, pretty much another 6 months to go. If I'm assuming that if God of War is going to make a release towards the later this year, then now where this would have been your E3 type moment, now was the opportunity for you to kind of set the stage and showcase it, so you can have the next 6 months to do marketing for the game. Now you show it here, and then you can give it its release date, and then you could come out with another state of play to do a deep dive and stuff like that. But if I don't see it at the Summer Game Fest, then I kind of will question whether it's going to come out this year. Because the holidays are coming up, Thanksgiving, Christmas, and all that. You start doing your prep work now. You don't wait till that time comes. You prep 6 months out and have things ready because you want to know where games are going to line up and where they're going to fall.
Commercial deals,
and all that stuff. So you got to be
boxes.
you got to be ahead of that stuff. That's like Halo. If you look at Halo, even though it got pushed back, they had the marketing and shit already in place on candy, drinks and cereal. They had that shit everywhere. It just got delayed and pushed back, and all that stuff was ready. So that's why I'm assuming that if we don't see it in this E3 type weeks or something, then it might get pushed back to next year. I'm assuming. I don't know. That's my take on that.
The truth of the matter is both platforms are still being affected by COVID and scheduling and things like that, bro. Like, you can't point the finger at just one platform holder.
Yeah, people just start getting back into the workspace. A lot of people still working from home. We got to understand that. A lot of people still working from home. Shout out to Crazy Horse with the $5. What's up, fellas? Just wanted to remind people that PlayStation first-party games are timed exclusives.
Amen. You're right about that.
Yeah. Exclusive. Look, the era of exclusivity and people saying that defines your console, you need exclusives to define. That shit is over. That shit is over. The content is defined by the gamer and what the gamer likes and where the gamer like to access that content from. That's the only thing that matter right now. It's not the hardware. It's none of that. It's us, the gamer. We're at the center now for Microsoft and Sony. And they're saying is what you define as great content to you is up to you. And where you decide to access that content is also up to you. And whatever ecosystem you choose to access that content, it's all up to you. It's on you now. You know, so that's all this is about. But speaking of Summer Game Fest, what are y'all expectations of this show and what's going to be shown there? Any games?
You got some super chats if you want to grab them real quick.
Okay, let me scroll down. I got the Ruham. Okay, Ruham again with the $4.99. Never mind, post. The knowledge guy of the show answered it, but that's on both sides. Real talk. The knowledge guy. Who is the knowledge guy of the show? We all knowledgeable guys.
We all saying the same shit.
We all knowledgeable guys. Yeah.
Hold on. What's the
name?
Did I get
Double M?
Did I? Okay, yeah,
Man, nigga, yeah. It was.
Let me go up. Damn, I got it. I see it. I'm just checking, double checking. Okay, he was right after Mac City Entertainment. I do apologize, but McChickens, McNuggets. That's what I'm gonna call you, brother. I'm not with the $5. Yo, post. Why did Z kick you from that stream when you were dropping facts on that Sony stream? For the record, The Last of Us 2 multiplayer was stated back in 2018.
Because it didn't fit the narrative. That's why he got kicked. Anytime you don't, every time
Z was in his face.
Don't fit the narrative, you end up in the room.
You know why he kicked me? Because I was stumping the ponies out and it was quiet as hell. Yeah. And could none of them say nothing or respond. It was quiet as a church mouse. That's why when he kicked me, Z was like, come up here and do that.
When they come in, when the ponies come with that same narrative, what they gonna do for Xbox? Did you beat Halo?
Yeah.
Well, this school, y'all still ain't got no game. When they start saying that, that's what deer head caught in the headlights. Them niggas is confused, lost, and need help. They like, where's J-Dub? Please.
Facts.
This nigga keep beating our ass.
Gamer McFly with the $10 super sticker. Thank you, brother. We really appreciate the support, y'all. We really appreciate that, man. But yeah, they couldn't say nothing. And that show looked like a Microsoft show. What was that? The inside Xbox.
Inside Xbox.
State of Play is looking like Inside Xbox right now. A bunch of multi-platform games. Huh? This era of exclusivity is over. You're going to be able to play PS5 games independent of a PS5.
It's a wrap.
And y'all, what they used to say, what's the purpose of needing an Xbox? All their games on PC. They play better on PC and all that. Well, what's the point of having a PlayStation? Their games play better on PC and look better. Okay?
That's the whole point of this. You backed yourself in the corner with a narrative that's falling apart, and you see the panic. They still want to sit in the house while it's burning. It's over with, bro. That narrative is done.
Look, Jim, I ain't trying to hear you gamers.
Facts.
The only thing PlayStation gamers got left is the controller,
and they ain't finna have that for too long. They didn't feel say they was already working on that version of it. You know what I'm saying?
I'll just get the $70 version so I can feel the vibrations.
Look, I'm just saying.
Sorry about that. I'll pass. Give me that Game Pass version. I'm good.
The narratives that we used to use back in the day to support our favorite they are dead now.
They're dying, bro.
They are dead. And now the conversation is for the move to which services offer the best content and is the better bang for your buck. That's it. It's good. It's for to be Game Pass versus PlayStation Premium.
I'm glad you said that, bro, because the shining light of that show, Stray being in PS Plus day and date. I'm gonna subscribe to PS Plus whatever for that month just to beat Stray, and now I have incentive to prioritize that game because I want to hurry up and beat it for the month over with, so I don't have to go into a second month. So.
Would you keep that?
PlayStation need to do more day. I don't get why are ponies against
day and day
getting value for the money you're spending, bro. If I'm already subscribed to a service, give me everything you're able to give me in that service. I want the first party games. I want the day and date.
Yeah.
I do not get it because
I want to run off like Mello did with that PS5.
Ooh, yes, Lord.
You know what I mean?
I don't be getting it though, bro, because it's the narrative. It's like, fam,
I don't get it, bro. My car up to the.
I respect you. You know what I'm saying? I had the lights on. Everything.
Was she?
What the hazards on?
Yeah.
All that
Mello, that's like Mello saying, "Hold on, no." Let me give you $500 for this PS5.
I want you to give me $500. And then they came with the narrative like it's not supporting the devs. Like idiot, yes it is. They're getting paid salary, on the back end.
They gonna get not salary. They get paid hourly.
They
salary,
getting paid from they getting paid hourly. Like you said, they're getting paid hourly, salary, royalties, and you just got a contract to release your game, brand new IP on a console to be played. And depending on the numbers, it's like streaming. It's just like the music streaming. Depending on if you hit a certain plateau with streams, you get even more money in incentives.
You get royalties, you get money up front, you get royalties, and you still get paid hourly by your employer. Like,
and then you got the extremists that love to collect. Y'all can still pay y'all 70 to 120. Like, what's the problem?
I never understand this age. This new age of gamers where
this shit is crazy.
They feel as though spending more makes them a better gamer.
Bruh.
And you allow a company to tell you get 2 jobs in order to afford our system. Let me tell you something. Look, just because you spend more doesn't make you a better gamer. Okay.
Yeah, definitely.
And people who try to get a bang for their buck or try to get their content or whatever at whatever value they choose is best for them, that don't mean they cheat. That means they're smart and wise with their money.
Financially responsible.
I think. And just because Microsoft has a low entry fee of $1 to get in Game Pass doesn't make it Warfare Gaming or EBT Gaming. It doesn't make it none of that. I don't know what type of society in where we moving backwards like this. And I think a lot of you motherfuckers watch too much motherfucking TV and music videos to have this mindset of, well, the more money you spend makes you better at something versus the more money you save. That shit is crazy.
Bang for your buck does not mean you're broke.
That shit is crazy.
Dumb as hell.
Nobody has unlimited money, bro. Everybody has a limited amount of resources.
Hey, Nick, we almost at $6 a gallon. I don't know what the fuck y'all talking about.
Smart spenders. Just because you're trying to save money or get a deal doesn't mean you're broke. That means you know the value of $1.
Facts.
So, like, hold on, bro. You know what? We're gonna give a seminar, bro. State of gaming, financial responsibility, sponsored by Game Pass. Sponsored by Game Pass.
And I want to say this too. And one day I caught a Oprah show, and she had these millionaires on the show. There was 2 black millionaires. There was a couple, right? And their whole house that they built, the whole house that they decorated and stuff like that. Majority, if not all the things that they brought in their house was from the flea market. Garage sales.
Oh no.
And they took what is
no what happened?
It's Gabby pull up. I look back, I thought that was my door. Like, oh shit.
Okay.
Oh,
okay. Close my door and lock. Love you too, baby. All right. Majority of everything in their house they brought from the Goodwill, the flea market, and garage sales, and they repurposed it. And if you walked in the house when they took the camera, you would have thought they spent thousands of dollars on all that shit. Like they spent a buku. But they say you don't get rich by spending money like that.
Facts.
You get rich and stay rich by finding deals and getting bang for your buck. My sister don't shop unless it's a deal or a sale going on. She be in the coupons, all that shit. You're not just for to go out spend money just because you got it and just nah, that ain't how millionaires stay millionaires.
That's how the broke stay broke.
That's how the broke stay broke. And how the broke have how most people are in a broke man body with rich people thoughts.
Oh shit! Oh, now we preaching right now. Oh, wait a minute.
Yeah,
wait a minute.
You in a broke person body what rich people thought, not knowing that rich people stay rich because they have the mentality of a broke person in terms of how they save and value every dollar. There's nothing wrong with wanting bang for your buck. So
most companies,
go ahead.
Let me ask. Most companies sell things overvalued anyway.
Yeah. Everything is not most. Everybody.
Yeah. I mean, pretty much. But I'm gonna use most just to be on the safe side.
No, don't say most. We
most things when you walk into a retail store. Most or all of the things that you see are overvalued. It costs the company way less to make whatever you're trying to buy or manufacture you're trying to buy, bro. Like
I'm gonna put y'all on game real quick because this is a show that I love to watch every day faithfully. Shark Tank. Take y'all time out and check out Shark Tank. It breaks it down to you in the simplest form. You have people that got inventions and creations. They come in there. They probably made the thing $10, $15. They selling it for $200, $300 because it's innovative and exciting. That is business 101 at its finest, and that's all these companies are doing. But again, are you a fan of the plastic or are you a fan of the developers? Because the developers are getting paid. When you create something and you have a talent and a passion for something, you're not finna fucking downgrade your shit. The only reason these games are getting in that standpoint of being downgraded is because of the companies. They like, yo, we need you to hurry up and rush this out. Get what you can, get it out there. We'll put it in a sequel and DLC.
Yep, they're not losing money, bro. Like, I know we
lose no money.
I know we getting off subject a little bit, but I do want, bro. Like Jordans, bro. Jordans cost $25 a pair to make.
Fact.
Jordan got more money than all of us in here, right?
Same warehouse as the Payless shoes. Come on, man.
The shoes running up to like $300, bro. Are we supporting Jordan when we buy J's full price,
bro?
Why are we supporting somebody got more money than us, bro?
I thought Post was gonna actually talk about the experiment with Payless because they took a store and made like a little pop-up shop, and they took all the little shoes in the Payless store. I'm talking about shoes that was running $5, $10, $15. You know what Payless has in there? We talking about the Airwalker nigga with the fake dunks. They designed the shoes up, put them in a nice little display case, and had it looking all nice and pretty. Put $2,000 price tags on there. People was in there buying it in droves.
Seriously?
Do you hear me? I promise you, they was buying it in droves, and they told them they gave them like little discounts to tell them, hey, we'll give you a discount if you give us an email and your phone number. They used that email and phone number to call the customers to tell them, you know, you bought a Payless shoe, right? For $2,000 on this particular day. They was stuck. It's a show on YouTube. I uploaded, but that's
put that link. Drop that link.
That's the mindset in the structure in which they do things with marketing and clothing, and they do the same with gaming.
Hey, and I'm not saying anybody in the chat does this, but people do this. If you say you're not broke, right? But you spend $70 on the game, but you late on your rent or your power bill say past due. Like, come on, bro.
Come on,
priorities, bro. Priorities. Be a smart spender. Game Pass, PS Plus. Why would I? And I'm not saying it's wrong if you do it, if you got it, but why would I want to spend full price for a game I know I'm going to beat over the weekend and I can play it in PS Plus or Game Pass?
3 years ago.
That doesn't make me broke because I got money, but I'm trying to invest. I'm not trying to give money away or throw money away.
Yeah. I sent the link in there. I sent you the link.
That's all I'm saying, bro. I see people with bags full of Jordans catching the bus, bro. Like,
nigga, what?
Yeah, bro. And I don't live in New York. I live in the South, bro. So a car is a necessity, especially if you want to handle business and do things you need to do in a timely manner. But people prioritize looking good over necessities.
Man,
not saying you shouldn't be, look good or be presentable, but priorities, bro.
Dark-headed, right? Look at Walmart. They just start putting Puma and Champion and some Polo. Now people talking about that ain't the value. I said, y'all been wearing this shit for years.
Bro, it's only the value of what you give it, bro. What people give it. That no Pumas ain't doing nothing different than regular shoes doing. I like, and I believe I like having some designer brand on my feet too, but
that shit is crazy.
Priorities, bro.
It's finessing you, period. And just because you made more, look at Days Gone. It actually turned a good profit for a brand new IP. And then they talking about not doing a sequel.
Okay, let me do this. The Ruhan with the $5. He kicked them because laugh out loud. I gave him $100. I told him to get them up out of here. I was messing with Pope. Oh Lord, this boy they paid $100 to give me a. You know what, the Ruham? But you see value in Pope.
The truth hurts.
You feel me? You could have sold up with $10 or $20 to give me kick, but you saw greater value in Post, so you gave him $100. So I salute that, brother. I ain't gonna be mad at you. That shows you see value in a brother. But I do want to say this because I heard Mello saying something about champion and Payless and all that shit. If you and we got away from gaming a little bit, but it's cool because I got to go back to work, so we finna get ready and close this up. We'll get to Summer Game Fest and Xbox Bethesda and another day, maybe tomorrow or something. We'll do it. As I said, I'm gonna get more consistent with the shows. I will say this though. The clothes that kids value today was cheap as hell and looked down upon back in the day. In grammar school, we had the shirts with the crocodile on it. Lacrosse. Going J.C. Penney's, Woolworths. I don't know if y'all know about Woolworths.
Oh no, I know.
Sears.
Yep.
And get them shirts for $2, $3, $4, $5 off the rack.
Bro. They
charge you new kids $50, $30, $60, $100 for a shirt that wasn't even popular back in the day. We use those lacrosse shirts as school uniform shirts.
And Carl Canaz and them.
You know why they charge those? You know why they charge those amounts?
Levi's weren't popular back in the day.
Man.
It was popular amongst the suburban culture, but not in the hood. Nigga, you want some Levi's back in the 90s, you getting heated.
Facts.
Why you got on cowboy jeans?
You know why they charge that amount now?
Yeah.
Because people paying it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
People willing to pay it.
Now those things are popular. And what used to be popping back then in the day, like Polo, Dada Damani, Nautica, Tommy Hilfiger, you don't even really see that shit no more.
Tommy's still out here. Tommy's still
out there?
Yeah, Tom. You know I'm a fashion connoisseur, so Tommy's still out here. Tommy doing their thing. But you can actually.
Tommy had to come back from that comment he made. He didn't make his clothes. He didn't make his clothes for black people.
Yeah, but as always, you know, you give it a couple times, they give you an apology and they donate to the right people. They back in your warm embrace again, but that's a whole nother conversation.
It's
sad.
You know, we're gonna create I think we need to create another show where we get to talk about
Juneteenth. We can talk that shit.
Where we get to talk about not just gaming but other stuff in general.
Oh yeah.
We get to elaborate and just have normal conversations and stuff like that. Because it's a lot of things that's popularized now. That was roasted and looked down upon back in the day. You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy how marketing and things like that and how people are easily persuaded to the point where they think because you pay more. But we good.
FYI, real quick before you jump off of that. Do not support Juneteenth. We don't even own that shit. Walmart, Great Value. A company known Boyer actually owns fucking Great Value. I mean, owns Juneteenth, the copyrighted name. Even with the ice, that's why they came out with the ice cream shit. The shit was already planned because guess what? Before Juneteenth became an actual national holiday, they had already got the copyright months in advance before it was even announced.
Because they
just
knew.
FYI, this is the games they play with us.
So I ain't gonna lie to you.
Making money off.
I might be a sellout. Call me what you want, but if they give me the day off paid, I'm gonna say.
Oh, take that all day. Shit, man, take that. Chill back and relax. But bro, we can't have shit. Do you hear me?
Yeah. I mean, on that side of the token, yeah, it's fucked up. But they giving me the day off.
So that's just an FYI for everyone that's out there in the chat. Make sure y'all hit that like button. We don't own Juneteenth. Post.
We can have a roach holiday. I don't care if I get a day off paid.
You good? You working?
We celebrating roaches all over the world. Sherman roaches, house roaches, the big fat roaches.
There's another day to buy chicken. I'm good.
Look, man, shout out to everybody. I didn't even.
Shout out to Supernova. Facts, bro. That's what I'm talking about. No, look, hey. You gotta look at the good side of the chicken. You gotta look at the positive side of the coin.
Baked chicken, fried chicken, deep fried.
Hey, hit that grill or go to somebody grilling.
Chicken and gravy, grilled chicken, roast chicken, boiled chicken. We do it all, brother. You could cook some chicken 50 million ways, boy. I'm telling you. Man. All we need is some Lawry's. That's
some Lawry's.
That's all we need is some Lawry's. Right. A little salt powder Lawry's. We good.
That Lawry's get you right.
You feel me? But yeah, man, we want to thank everybody for tuning. I think we got up to like 90 people watching the show. We appreciate y'all, man. I got to go back to work. I'm in the middle of a split shift right now, and I didn't even know it was 5:30. I got like 30 minutes before I go back to work, so I'm gonna chow down a little bit and then head back to work, and then I'll be off at 10. And then we could do the same thing tomorrow in between the split shift if y'all guys available.
Oh man, you know, tomorrow my long day, bro. I'm in there from 8 to 8. But what about Tuesday? We
could do a Tuesday. We could do Tuesday is my Friday. So Tuesday is my Friday. So definitely. So yeah, thanks everybody for joining. I know we didn't get to the other topics, but you know, that's just how the show go, man. But we want to appreciate everybody for tuning in and supporting the platform, super chats and joining the conversation and giving y'all inputs and stuff like that. The Ponies was in a super chat mad because we were stumping Sony out. But you know,
True hurts.
We told y'all.
True hurts.
I said Microsoft was gonna be the first third-party publisher. Sony is a third-party publisher right now, and they got more games on Xbox than Xbox have on PlayStation.
Hold on, get that last don't to the door.
$10. That's a yellow one.
Yeah, that's a big yellow.
That's a yellow one too. That's a yellow one. You can't forget the yellow. As we go up in color, you feel me? You gotta thank a brother. You feel me? We can't leave him out there, that player. Brown Devil too with the $10 donations. Great show. R.I.P. Xbox. Hey, you know we R.I.P. Xbox podcast.
We definitely ain't that.
Shout out to you, Brown Devil. Shout out.
But we gonna enjoy that $10. Shout out to you, man. Make sure you hit that like button.
Call my Xbox. I gotta get all my Xbox in the chat. Since PlayStation no longer have exclusives, does PlayStation has no games?
Ooh. We gonna leave at that note. Hallelujah, praise Jesus.
Let me sleep on that one. Post.
Hit us on Twitter. Let us know how you feel.
I love y'all. Bless up.
Dark eye glow, I got neo soul, so with my eyes closed, I can see a lie when it's told. I've been exposed. The stories arose made with pure gold. Pearly white gates with the diamond handles. Trying to hustle hard so my family can go down Wall Street without them folks calling us broke. I've been rich before, bro, but not in this lifetime. These kids got swag, but it's not quite like mine. Walked in the crib, my girl watching that Lifetime. She hit me with a question, now I'm down in my lifeline. My life is like a show that hasn't made it to prime time. I'ma skip that prime time and chill in the limelight. A 9mm don't shoot like a 4.5. Mathematic flow, boy, I'm spitting that Einstein. Dog, I swear I must have killed that pussy like 9 times. Now she spoiled and she wanna dine to fine wine. We ain't jewelry shopping, but you just picked a fine time. Peace, I gotta go, I drop you off at the bus line. I used to kick dirt, now when I travel I touchdown. Who's gonna make you eat dirt for talking about us? Nah, used to be a boy, I'm on my grown man-ish. And if your life sucks, I'm trying to get to know that bitch. If he's cool, then baby, I'm cold as shit. Matter of fact, I don't know nobody cold as this. I'm built for this itch, they trying to study my blueprints. I'm so Swayze, like I studied the blueprint.
Money coming in, so we up now. When I was broke, they wouldn't touch down. Started from the bottom of the bed, man. Had to get it fat, want no vision.
We was lights out, trying to find a way out. Damn.
Look where I'm at now. I used to be on rocky grounds, but it's solid now. Homies I used to call friends, they ain't solid now. Situations change, I got problems now. Never worry about the haters, focus on the win. When I was down and out, they weren't focused in. Get a little bread, they all focused in. I chose to look at life through a different lens. And my lady stayed down for it all. Take flight, touchdown, we don't round trip at all. We stay. Fuck up the towns and the mall, it's her day. For being down for